a happy holiday. Hello everybody, welcome to the amazing game of Dead by Daylight. Now we are on the semifinals of the tournament, round 5, Space Force 0 versus Honorable Gamers. Will the Huntress come out on top again? What kind of plays will we see? You'll have to find out, and we'll see you all in-game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are set up for Space Force 0 versus Honorable Gaming. We have Huntress Kaisen back in the game. Let's see how the Pale Rose fancies them this time. A map I personally hate, but, you know, it is a map, and I'm gonna add it because, well, sometimes you just gotta come out with things that people don't like and see how they fare. Ooh, Hex Ruin taking its effect while Ghostly works on cleansing them totems. Dull. Getting them extra boldness points. Anti-Rads staying low to the ground. Spooky Skeleton. Oh, it seems like we got our first melee strike. One hatchet already thrown. Huntress making chase. Staying in the cornfields. Hard to see where they're at. Could make a clean shot. Oh, waits for her to go up the hill. Ooh. Ooh, Claudette knew better. Claudette waited that one out. Seems that... she fell back to the first floor. Hunter's going to have to investigate. Claudette taking off, running for her life. Hiding around the edge. Solid style of gameplay. Stays down! Gets spotted! Misses point blank tomahawk! Uh-oh. Takes the melee swing instead. Oh no, that was scary. Spooky, scary skeletons. I tell you kids, I was absolutely terrified. Where is the basement at? Does it seem like, nope, we're just getting a solid regular play. No generators completed, Ruin still on the field. Spooky skeleton, considering whether or not he should go after the save. Gets caught midway. Huntress prepares that hatchet, makes a solid hit on the leg. Here we go. Are we going for that save with borrowed time? Seems like Huntress is just making chase, doesn't risk another hatchet, and takes her out with a melee swing. Seems like Kaisen is really keeping things together. Ace, or is that Dwight? That looks like Dwight. Dwight and Fang Min having to go in for the save. No progress on generators, and Ruin, again, still up. Huntress defending their location. It seems like this game is already in the wraps. If Spooky Skeletons does not begin taking off, it's just wasting time. Although, yes, he does need to heal. He does need to separate himself from the hooked companion. Seems like Kaisen is really taking advantage of the higher ground. If only Anakin were here to contest it. The other survivors, unknowing as to what they should do, taking it slowly. I'm not sure why Ghostly is running. It seems like Anti-Rads takes the hit with borrowed time, saves his ally, now running with limited time on their name. Huntress chasing Claudette back down. I believe borrowed time is still active for a few more seconds. And unfortunately, did not wait the full 15. She has a bit more time before Claudette has to stop to heal or goes down eventually. Unfortunately, it seems like Claudette will meet her end any second here, using Tomahawk slash hatchet slash throwing axe slash weapon of mass destruction. Seems like Spooky Skeleton's back up, and Devil might be dead on hook. How unfortunate. First survivor removed from play, no generators completed. Ruin still up, and hatchets requiring refill. This game is spooky. Dwight still clowning around, looking for a generator to fix. Damaging one generator at a great distance. No location on survivors. Dwight making that mistake, slowly walking away. Or is it Fang? I forget. Somebody made a mistake, and it looks like it wasn't a snake. There will be no doctors to count how much it takes. Staying low to the ground using urban evasion. Seems like immersive play has taken effect. Being able to work on generators, they really need to find that hex totem. Seems like Huntress coming right to Dwight's location. Is that Ace? It's probably, it looks like Dwight. It's Dwight. It's Dwight. Yeah, there we go. That's a Dwight scream right there. I don't know why I'm so confused whether that's Dwight or Ace. I don't know why. It's just the hat. I think the hat gets me every time. Huntress continuing the hunt. Dwight / Ace running into the open field. Trying to keep cover, but catching up into that melee strike. Dead Harding right past her. Oh, buying as much time as he can with no pallets around. He will go down for the melee strike regardless. Oh, struck the rock. I'm not sure how much longer Dwight has. He's going to have to use the barricade. Is she going to use the Oh, she does use a hatchet. Oh, he goes through. Bits flung back out of the barricade. Unfortunate. The hex totem is right in his view. He saw it. That was scary as fuck. Ooh, called the trajectory of that hatchet. Taking out Fangman. You never drop a pallet in front of a Huntress. It is such a bad idea, kids. Anti-Reds, the last survivor up. Hopefully Borrowed Time is around on somebody. And hopefully Barbecue and Chili does not reveal the final survivor. Nearby, Huntress has very few options. Anti-Reds not saving the ally on the ground. Going to risk attempting to save the Dwight on the hook. Spooky Skeletons at 50% HP, bleeding out very slowly. Frame drops are real. Going for the Hex Totem? No, doesn't risk it. Risks the Hex Totem first. Huntress waiting for the save. Camping between both using long-range projectiles as often as possible. Going for the pickup. Hex Ruin finally dealt with. Going for the Dwight save, able to make all the difference. Time is everything, and waiting too long to get these heals going, waiting too long to make these saves, really counts against the survivors. You have the best opportunity to get everything done by just working as fast as you can. If you know the killer's not on you, you need to be on a generator. If you know the killer's not... Oh, no. Anti-Reds taking that hit. Is she going for the save, or is she going down? Ooh, right over the barricades. One survivor remaining. Dwight having to go for that heal. Does the Huntress know his location? Using Nurse's Calling, she's trying to find where he's healing at. He's healing at a far, far distance. If Anti-Res doesn't begin to crawl away, she needs to put some distance on that hook if she expects Dwight to make a save. Not a single generator is complete. Ruin just finished. Going for the second pickup. No sprint burst. This is looking grim. Huntress catching glimpse of Dwight, knowing he's going for the save. Drops his ally. Dwight unaware of the danger incoming from him. I don't believe he has borrowed time. I don't believe he has much of a chance. She's going to start throwing those hatches. He's going to drop. No, he doesn't. Oh, for once, it's a smart call. Right over, right into his side. Oh, his ally let go. And unfortunately, the team is giving in. Good game, everybody. Seems that Kaisen the Huntress has once again destroyed his opposing team. No hope, no mercy. With no one with Unbreakable, this team has truly found its Achilles heel, if you would. She should attempt to crawl to safety. There's no hatch, but there is, I don't know, the preventing of a double pip. I think we're having seizures here. I can't watch that. Not close enough to avoid the barbecue and chili. Unfortunately, that'll wrap up the game. There it is. I honestly can't commentate more than that. It was just so devastating. Dwight having to hang in there, get every little bit of points, as the Huntress just stares into the soul of Fangman. Fangman attempting a 4%. Hanging on there for those points. Still, I have a problem with the spectate. I might as well put some gripes out while I'm waiting. Last tournament, there was no problem with this. Like, there were arrows here, and it worked last time. The spectate mode has really been a pain in the butt. Oh, Fang Crotch. Great. That I get, though. Boy. Well, that is a shame. Just the cries of pain really somehow make me slightly happy. All right, kids, let's do the math on this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Space Force Zero versus Honorable Gamers. Let's get her done. Final game between these two. Semifinals. Those who win this one go right to the finals. And against the next scary killer. Now, Kaisen no longer running Survivor, but running as killer. He's done a very good job for Space Force Zero, scoring him a massive boost. Essentially, only one survivor needs to escape their life. We have Leatherbilly taking Rain. Fortunately, this map is a lot more rough. You have a lot less presence at the basement here, because the basement is pretty far from the rest of the map. The team knows they only have to have one person leave, so playing for the trapdoor is going to be a very valid play. Not running barbecue and chili would help prevent them from having that last person go for the trapdoor. He's going to have to do some serious slugging. He's not running any deer stock, which could be a problem for this map. He sees his first set of scratch marks. Let the games begin. It seems like they are aware of Ruin. He does not have to throw the hunt, so it seems like they can take Ruin out pretty quick. Nobody working on generators entirely yet. Somebody already found a flashlight. Been a lot of flashlight plays from what they found in chests. Pretty solid find there. Not even risking that Leatherface play. Leatherface just watching the two generators that are being worked on currently. He sees a glimpse of a survivor right through the fence. Seems that our friend Excellent Baby has been caught. Leatherface revving that chainsaw, preparing to go out. Has to make a sharp turn. Hits the wall. Massive stun. This gives an amazing amount of time for Excellent Baby to take off with his life. Uh-oh. Leatherface catching up with his godlike speed. I've always wondered how he was so fast. Uh-oh. Getting some lag issues here. I have no idea what's going on with his face all over the place. Are you okay there, Leatherbilly? I'm going to have to watch you really fast. There we go. Jake unaware of Leatherbilly right behind him. Ooh. Taking two swings at Excellent Baby. It seems like they're going to start working on generator. I do not believe they're anywhere near the basement. They are near the Hex Ruin. Not sure where Leatherface is going to choose to put him. Right up on the hill next to the Hex Totem. See what the team is up to. Still working on the same generator. Leatherface right in front of her. She turns right around, not dealing with that nonsense. Ally on the hook. Leatherface really not willing to let him go. Staying in the general area, but protecting nearby generators. Smart play. Huge map. You gotta condense it down a bit. Let them get the generators far away, and make sure you take them out close together. However, you gotta also be very wary of your hook locations and how many hooks you really have. With the save that just occurred, it seems he has no tracks. He has a little bit of scratches on the right. He sees Jake at the far end. He's gonna have to run all the way to the back. Seems like Leatherface, again, catching up at incredible speeds. Oh, latency! Seems like Leatherface really is lagging here. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I can't make the changes to latency problems. Basement plays are about to be made. This is unfortunate. The team only has to have one survivor escape. Seems that Super Tony still working on the generator next to Leatherface. Ecliptic getting close to Leatherface, and Excellent Baby hanging in there. If saved, dead on hook. Claudette gonna have to go through that window. Doesn't go through the window. Goes right down, right next to Leatherface. Able to use Iron Grass to get them all the way to the basement. This will be a scary play. Is there a survivor that's going to come for the save? No, they're going into the basement. Does he know that? Is he going to risk that? Is he going to walk all the way there, or is he going to drop the body halfway? He's going to put her on the hook. If he gets back into the basement in time before they get out of the basement, he can get both of them with the chainsaw. We don't know how this will play out. Hopefully they didn't choose to heal. Good. They both take the pallet away. That's the safest route. If they waste that pallet, that could be bad for them if they get back into the basement. One person still on the hook. Let us see what the survivors are up to. Scattered pretty hard. Leatherface returns to the hook to his sister Claudette. Running that Claudette face. He is one of them, able to join them in their natural habitat. Able to save that one survivor. No generators completed as of yet. Keeping great spatial awareness. Keeping them all around. Seems like survivors are unable to score that generator. Ruin still in effect, I believe. They haven't stopped it yet. It is a big map. It does allow for good Hex Totem play due to how big the map is. It really is RNG whether or not they find it in order to break it. Survivors all about still looking for that Hex Totem. Running little game. Small game. Is that small game? Yeah, small game. Drops the pallet, gets the stun, successful, does not save his ally, leaves them hanging. Only one has to escape, but 2 generators need to be done in order for that hatch to be done. They need to focus that down. They need to go for it. He's got a flashlight. They could make a flashlight play if they get her off the hook, but they need to hurry. Time is of the essence. Are they not going for the Super Tony save? He's protecting his Hex Totem, as it is really keeping him in this. Super Tony dead on hook, and I believe Excellent Baby also dead on hook. Only one person has to get out, or they have to get enough points. Seems like all of them running into the open. Dropping that pallet, keeping them safe. Leatherface chose not to break it. Goes around. He's going to be able to loop it one more time. He was not aware of Jake taking off in the other direction. Seems like Leatherface completely lost him. Not following a trail. Makes a mistake on the hill. Leatherface is going to follow that up. Seems like a dull time. Everyone taking it slowly. Leatherface is really struggling. Lost his Ruin. Now the game really begins. Without Ruin in the way, people start getting generators without fail. They don't have to worry so much about the great skill check. They can now get it without damaging their own generator. But 2 people still dead on hook. This causes a massive problem for our friends. And with Leatherface lagging just a bit, he's going to have to play with that latency in mind. Excellent Baby, staying safe near the killer. Why can I not find my arrow to go back? There we go. Leatherface checking around the corner. Excellent Baby, just staying low. Leatherface seems to have completely missed our friend. Looks like they're going in. Still no generator completed, as they're all staying low to the ground in the high reads of this game. Leatherface just checking every corner he can. This is a very difficult map for a killer, as it has too many hiding spots for our poor survivors, as she was still right next to the boat, utilizing her dark clothing, dark hair. She's able to get away. First generator, 95% complete. And it seems like we have a Jake on the run. Not spotted by our Leatherface, but Leatherface optimizing that he'd rather damage the generator. Knowing someone's on the far end and they just finished that generator over there, it's likely a survivor's going to go back to that damage generator and fix it back up. Or not. They ran to the next generator. Leatherface is in a tight predicament. Had a strong early game, but it seems like it's all falling apart on this gigantic map. Priorities are very important when having to decide whether or not you go for certain survivors and what generators you defend, especially on a map so big. Seems like he caught 2 of them. He might be prioritizing one or the other. Going for a hit. Can't get it. No add-ons on the chainsaw to make it rev faster. Just keeping them off the generator, and now going to give chase to our Jake here. Excellent Baby on the run. Jake running for his life. He's safe. He can be hooked. There's no penalty to him. Currently 2 dead on hook. They didn't break that pallet earlier. Using life to get away. It'll give him a little more time against Leatherface. Leatherface's weakness being... Oh, latency! Leatherface's weakness being windows. Leatherface is taking advantage of any hit he can get. Uh-oh, it seems like he followed the scratch marks to the left when his opponent went to the right. Scratch marks failing him miserably. I too hate the glitch scratch marks, but it is what it is when you make it as it is. Oh my goodness. Leatherface still patrolling around. Claudette staying low. And Excellent Baby staying out. Working on the generator that was previously damaged. It's a 2-man generator. Seems like Excellent Baby's either going to have to stand there and watch or go out on his own. Having trouble breaking that pallet. It seems like this game is going very one-sided for the survivors. Unless he can come out the end, which he does have Noed. However, if they broke all the totems because he had Ruin, that would be counterintuitive to run both. Typically, when I play Killer, I always advise against running Ruin and Noed for the single fact that when they have Ruin, they typically start breaking totems, which gives you a greater chance that they broke all the totems. So it's a very risky play, not impossible, but it can be done. Having to deal with these Claudettes in such a dark condition. 1 generator left. He's really going to have to cleave them all with that Noed at the end. He caught vision of Claudette. He's got to go over the log. This map has horrendous areas for the killer. Last generator completed. Unable to hit over that log. Oh! Gets the stun, ends up on the other side. Latency working against him for the first time. Survivor's gonna have to get the doors. It seems like a 4-man escape is gonna happen. One of the doors is about to open. Doesn't seem like Leatherface is really gonna stop that. Doors on opposite sides of the map, unable to stop it. Being at the wrong door, they got one open. 2 waiting for their allies to get there. Doesn't seem like Leatherface is gonna be able to close this game out. Does he even have Noed? He does not! They broke every totem in the game. They did not allow him to escape. It was a good game. An Excellent Baby remains behind looking for the hatch. We're looking for a way out guaranteed. Leatherface taking his rounds. Unable to remain claim. Excellent Baby better leave before I catch him for hostage. We're gonna start the timer here. Oh yeah, the last thing you want to do is be disqualified for hostage. There you go. That's better. Get the hell out of here. Alright kids, let's tally up these points and get it done. And that wraps up these matches. Again, this one was another real one-sided one. The game started out great for Leatherface, but just spiraled downhill from there. Just unable to see the enemies in all that tall grass. The map choice really messed with the killer. However, the Huntress was able to secure this relatively well, and things went well for them. So thank you everybody for watching. We only have 2 more videos to go. We'll be right back on to normal content. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, good game.